a shoulder to cry. Run on my pampers, so we try what you side. Yeah, let bygone be bygone. I didn't see what the bottom go do. We go straight to start. And I go take you to next level. My baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The energy next level. But baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll take you to next level. My baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't quote next level. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Okay, pure peace walk. Pure peace walk. On Saturday, the 5th of December, then you can nante ya treat nimpom. Nelsa catch we are singing. Sa ye pasum de. Anra UEFA Champions League games na kwaso. Nanra Atletico Madrid left it late. No be any Sabami de Koshabe 8. And now go both teams go out to be tried. Yeah, Ziga. And then what did he? Wow, Real Madrid win via Rochester. Aeka. Andy. Bagodia.
Nyamiadum.
Anra Karim Benzema. Only Vinicius Junior catch a place of Yabamon Passamano. No, or bookings you. And now, Vinicius, you're not church of Parkinson. Aquana summer. Hey.
And now, sir, now, we are Madrid support and our reborn at a point. Now, the catches is done, say, I don't know if I would you go crown man 10 because first half, Vinicius, say, born no count. 40 passes in
Shadana.
The obedient me. When Tiana was on a pace, some video number Basana Benzema catcher fell on me. Also, on the maintenance that saw online is so. Now, Benzema catcher Mendy say, "Am I impossible on him, Vinicius because who say Vinicius say Butia Madrid and run in your cry and of course Benzema was born when you be more because born say could Vinicius Junior either say or help the opponent in him no a possible on a channel. Show opponent in no a possible on a channel. Sa show opponent no a possible on a channel. On one to me the bone to America no a koja born on a chino assassin but no the born in Seba. Na anyone was saying after game no na say yebe room second half no sa videos we started say eba say Benzema say ma felon Mendy impossible no Emma Vinicius Junior na enwanwa enwa na your Madrid supporter rebel and mo was after drew baby game no aka be 10 minutes ama game na end no and after hu say Madrid ye hu ase ahokeka bia ba ye front three ho na ye pe Bibi so in the game 2-2 na itimi ko we I this one say Madrid have both 2 Champions League games. You're 1 point. Real Madrid Kings when it comes to the Champions League. You're just 1 point. Okay, your last 4 games was UEFA Champions League from last season ever no. So back I say Man City share home and away. Yes I could lose here Shakhtar Donetsk. And yes I draw to Mönchengladbach. Inti your last 4 games no. Madrid enya win. Champions League. Madrid last 4 games. Was UEFA Champions League. Madrid enya a single win. Adiana nwa.
Oh. Well, there hard. By the video no baba. Oh. At appropriate time no. Obi tries better see. Ya the video no baba near baba share. How is it called so our tunnel nimu. I'm now call first half now. Omo ba no na saade ni siye enti yebeba so yeba ebeyi amatirefo obi ahwe bi de e course water na onim emra Karim Benzema e charge here wase ono ana o catch omo say obi enya bo amane pass ma Vinicius abrante ni boti omo nasema ono oka ene che eye team ni nyanti ansam de dos ye ni nyina e ba yebeba fie nso na ba be hwe nra awza na ekosi nyanta chi birthday amo ya surprise party ma no e wo fie mra omo koye na never cause ni nyina asa videos no so ye de e ba mu twa cake mu nyina ni bibia eno so wonsam I was a Ghana Football Association the official launch of the Ghana Premier League and also changes kakra ya baby beba and venues ni bi ho a the club licensing board anyantum ya ba be share no so and the transfers out of Santiago to sign 2 more players. You say 1 striker and 1 midfielder. Asante Kotoko ebe signing omo eno ehun sem e wa se eno so ye de eba ye be wura mu so aduane start aso and some ho they say masobako na yi ne te say ni deal no say ne te for ye the sad details no and so eba enye no nko ash gold and some ho ye be ko ho and Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebo eye friendly bi we make us a friendly koma omo a friendly omo name Crystal Palace ball akosombo ya de a team you even 2 teams and I got to go yeah they a boss are friendly the first team and the second team and also the one some ebeba and somehow do and also yabuano ya de eba Hearts of Oak come your prado ya nakasa or in cheche movie aba of Hearts of Oak in sense mi ho and also ha ya de eba ni nyina no yabuano ya de eba aha aye pure 95.7.
Okay.
I live on Facebook. They're also in the tunnel. Now, I'm test Spanish, no. That boy, brother, can't I? Don't match your goal. I had one post, no. I started ɛyere ba no apɔs na darling po akan no akyere mu asɛm a okay no ha aha darling po
yeah boss
ka dey go on
so no and Benzema catch Mendy say ball no nya e ma ne pass ball ne mfama Vinicius Pizarro de Oliveira Junior
and how the ball play ade no
because Vinicius Junior no enya ball na omu positive impact bia no so ne ma me say akwa ne boti ye omu
and Vinicius da be jino
and Vinicius who jino ba do mu kan onte so onte French no
no ka chom mienu na edi
omu mienu na edi nko ono so jino onte de omu ka
ya se pa di jom di jom
ya ka ho asem pan so nti asma ya ka fa o na onu so gina
ho enti o ka chense o jebo na mane pass ball ne ma Vinicius Pizarro de Oliveira Junior
babon na hwende no kura no buti
no almost oboti
abobi on square ball ne ma no we ball vai ja o ka chense unya ball ne pass ma
Vinicius
no oboti
ai so ene ma me
na Ghana ha bia radio so ba nya hwe o de TV van Johnson come on man come back
share my life ma Vinicius ro o je bona omo awo mu nti o je bona ma ne mpase mu omo o ka bibia sa akwa ne boti omo
oh eti video no na da ho no na ko to eti bi ko to anzo te French say o go Belgium so omoka French omoka French kaka no maka English kaka ne Jose
koto anu osere no because o tie pa o onzo kan onu de o tie asem omoka
no
eno no edi onzo onu gina no ohwe o ti onzo na so na odane nani eno ohwe o mo anu ode ne sa so ni sisi na arahu
eno wanyi ka gozo anu
ena unu so be gina ma oni ma asem obi eka eno gina ba bi o
na Benzema de nsa kata na no
ai
ti ko to ati ya no twa na ni be hwe wo mo
ai
o so hwe video na
ai edi o gbe ko to be ho kakro
o be ho se o so tini
se akwa no butie ya bona mama pass yeah oh aragafo ameko masafo continue town baby tonso inside jinya se kote baby crow from the chamso yenyina yenante Joyce.
Chairman Kankam.
Na bogode.
Nyame adom chairman bibia fine.
Enra investors as ajegu. Na remember the other.
Oh, well, Real Madrid.
And then you show video of Zidane Benzema. Catcher Mendy say onya born na man pass ma Vinicius because Vinicius both your say o kan ma me na say Vinicius go against you
enra de enyo because after the game Karim Benzema free park ni so na ne buafu na to ne sa anti enra no na Vinicius mo de mono na wo form but can you blame this youngster we a young chap of free Brazil aba ebi o my good performance ebi also my very bad performance into onye consistent banka Brandt was an ko jan position ho ne Eden Hazard Real Madrid dey close to 160 million euros koto no ono so buy no ensheda nko ye nti we di akwala Karim Benzema na ono ne buafu no ono oba 209 under Pellegrini Kaka ni Ronaldo no Xabi Alonso no mo ho no bebi ana obobo ball ne fa no enura chi ya last season ya na Ronaldo call ya nyoma ye otototo ntina no nti ono so nya abotrema Vinicius because Benzema so di ewu pa na so ni nyina mu Florentino Perez ene natna Real Madrid supporters ne natna aye din amana bwa wabo more than 11 years e Real Madrid bobo ku onim obaye no wanya instant hits. In fact, Ronaldo mua ne so ye mua ansa na odi na ni che Juventus. Into Vinicius they at age 19 or a lot to learn or lots of room for improvement. It was one of those days say akola no na bibia mfama no pass ne kwa na odi akodia gro bibia also pass no na flex no ya doso. But at the end of the day, Zidane here changes kakra. The Luka Modric bem, the Rodrigo Gaus bem, man making so much of a difference. In Tinrano, you better draw no, say you win because Anka Borussia Mönchengladbach for you, in 2-0, even at 2-0. Al Hassani play, one-on-one with Thibaut Courtois and Kebe 3-0 hona, and I just say I've grown your pong. Yamine di one for fear, ya draw into your table na. Shakhtar Donetsk for 4 points. Mönchengladbach were 2, Inter were 2, Real Madrid were 1, minus 1 goal in terms of goal difference. Into Yashai says your subsequent games, no Real Madrid bet me a bounce back. I guess the expectation after the Clasico, send a more demonic no, and shut down Konisa, almost a repeat of Cardiff's performance, no, and almost a repeat of Shakhtar Donetsk's performance, no, and Ramos and Rafael Varane, we Kokova. Now we know who the all inti yamien Lucas Vazquez no say classic we no na ma game analysis here difficult kakra because against Barcelona and Vazquez ball pa ba o hwe nra otumi cross ball no na etwam kosi baby foforo na sanya nra Borussia Mönchengladbach for no use counter no just a papa no Madrid area ho Marcus Thuram and Thuram any Alassane play there na mianim Ukrainian no you see a defenders no Felon men the only Karim Benzema gina ho mo boss apo no ono nra ball be no so boy and right just say Osha Real Madrid ye bobo ko na number 3 there from Roberto Carlos Eba Marcelo Eba Fabio Contrao just say yeah 3 there the bia even Tio Hernandez ayaton ama AC Milan kra no ne nim so nimbo na Felon Mendy bosumi mienu bi obaye no kire ye nioma kakra na afi there onyaso ohu ball so enti ha pa na hwe players Kuku Dam Toni Kroos gina ho Modric wom Casemiro wom and apart from Valverde kra na nra I guess na the modemo so ni Karim Benzema wom Ramos wom Varane wom chese ye team no dia kese talent no ho na so ya cross ball na ginta head yaba obi ani box na chi wo obo. It was one of those performances Yabeka say to be kase because Zinedine Zidane head coach and now Florentino Perez no onye na dwen so pam Zidane because ono kase che Zidane tie and now Florentino Perez na mu agya tum say your squad no senya Bale ni Hemis no ma free mu a one tofu frama no your team ne de ono agya tum say your team no nheda strong sa into results be bia no I was say to me entitum enti team ni nyina and am ball back kwala no and omo person omo de shame say ye de bibia sha kwala de a ene anka no Karim Benzema no ye pam na che
well Abranche King Kobe you say Enra we need bet through your predictions. Say your prediction as a parental guidance advice. Yeah. What do to who knows the way we or say no debate into our train on so say over the predictions no na and that will be my na yeah
chairman answer na be kwama no no minuan mo mayanka uko Nigeria, the northern part of Nigeria be a Hausa for anyone over the southern part of Niger and the southwestern part of Chad. Hone ye nantwie pa bi brem ade open nantwie pa ade honom gu na unso mo sanso adua nneoma anti for example banche ne nneoma kakra mu dua no edu harvest time say ye kwakote ye nneoma na ye dua no baye no aso na ye kwakote no eya omu ye games kakra bi when a chassis way back a check in the 17th century thereabout na say a kunso ba eya omudi sa grow we ameba bebo ni din no omudi ye training won ho na che so bia boaboa no agro ne fe no damba aha na che so bia no e di agigigi na ni efi Nigeria akwa se martial arts kakra na nsa na agro no be hyaase no e wo se o chichire nsa baako won ebi mu kra de pintoa ehihyehyem aha nti obowo na oprawo anisa eye 3 rounds no say you better disqualify wa first round wa ugina ho ne aboa na chese yehu se wo no onya fit nti so ye you film second call no say u coach ana wa mu be ma nsa so say abroad me ntumi ana e betumi aboa ma ohune onan ube big ube proud and on a physical fight and a cost ho enti enya no mo mayanka no so enran say minya games ma galam safe for no enti sufi no odi hu bom de obeyi styles no mama ni sika kakra minya no so mo mayanka ahoden no ho na agro ni free omukrom no me rasa anka minya ashtan ho ba bia na chese mama o makuguo enti no physicals wow ye fit no damba no abunya na chese wo so ukofie na edimu kra no mutumi hye guard wo because you bet me bunam a horror game. Onya fita enya dia obeti. Nti we no nipa ba we Nigeria ho no ye bodwa na wa ba nti wo chichire unsa na wo di ahoma na ye di
I just we live on Facebook at the ho na nipa gun ni ba
ye she da bo music ye bo concert was ye o ye di kan bo nyom ma nipa ba ni a water a form hono.
Now go technical knockout o.
Technical knockout. Say your man with the best of the knockouts.
Your friend the damba.
Into chichire unsa no. Na physical. Ye ha no anya agro ni edi wo ha o. Ha no nya fit a unsi ha.
Na we go mama me so mo de o take
enti o ti kroma na ho eden na kasa bebre no agro we enche beba Ghana eba na ma be register
na go to nse bia you
nisa what we left you no akwa na question no dey left no nko aho
also come me show gloves like na we don go
da bia nya go gloves we Hausa boxing we a friend Hausa boxing enti ha no yen share gloves say o kire say o ye bema ubo ho eden into blows now.
But obi won so hu say bia omo ye body builders bia
be say fitness so no kan antwie into the nantwie ne ko no ba fie a ahoden wo ho into anya fie no ne ahoden nye se wabo no obi ho ye fia so na hihye ni mu o chewa into
oja go
ekoso na Nigeria. The origin anka say Nigeria, Hausa area hono na
the northern part of Nigeria.
Yes, northern part. Na Niger for no so aba, na Chad for no so aba. Nti aya hoden ye kire. By a game ayajatum. Oma register under martial arts, omo federation no. By entumi nko Olympics. Your problem no enche ye be wura mo Olympics. Na
akwa oni akwa no so bigina ho, o titemu gina ho
Ninsana we ninsana we tira no ninsana wa titire no
obi ho odin jan ho odin odi ko bobu oku
enti we na homa na e de chichire mponche no ene e di kan de chichire unsana na e de solite
okay
ebe omo mutirimu ede no ubo so de pentoa kakra bi ahyem ba no ye chiwa illegal e betumi aba no enti e chichire unsano na emu ayedu na chese o two blow na eno so
atwase de wuzi boje so
chama enya small tournament uko Nigeria sesia enya tournament omudidi agro nyame boam say in the next 4 days omo big fight it is omo heavyweight no ɛno ɛnkyɛ bɛ premier ɛwɔ Nigeria hɔ nti yɛhwɛ sɛ no saa fight ne ba so a yɛbɛma yɛahwɛfoɔ so a monitor live on Facebook no ɔmo atumi ahwɛ nti ahoɔden na ɔwɔ no mɛfa nyɛ mmɛmasɛm ho amanfoɔ nkɔgye amanfoɔ girls ɛmfa nwiadeɛ
ɛnkɔgye phone ne
ɛnkyɛ yɛbɛsɛte grounds no na obiara no atumi akyerɛ n'ahoɔden ne bɔbrɛ nti owini a yɛbɛtumi ama wo nantwie baako yɛbɛtumi ama wo asase yɛbɛtumi ama wo nneɛma bi a kyɛ sɛ wobɛtumi ɛde ahwɛ akyire ama abusua so asogyafoɔ
nyinaa ho
na sɛ na wode post for na ɛba ha post for ma ha because amanfoɔ no ɔmo ba bɛko no ɔmo yɛ fit nti ɛno no ɔmo hia asogyafoɔ nti tournament a weekends ɛba so ɛwɔ Nigeria hɔ a wɔn nipa egu hɔ nti wei no simple registration Ghana ha no mɛgye 10 cedis per form.
Okay, I am pure. I don't want your government. Andy Garcia's here. Christian Adisawa. Brian Chamatela is back. A giant Nick in the website no one so touchy. Abigail Dubai. Hey, even your bully. And there's some somebody ban tough for men one. And you guys are that we no go kuno.
Technical na we no tough for mo we off. Say we di agro so be say sorry o. Ye fa ho what tough for me nko ade. Well you should friend dambe. According to information about no dambe. It's we no me hwe menya boys. But we no ye boa ye ni hwia ye de ma wo. Ositu a ye ni hwia ye de ma wo. No one say abo. Me pe na ntwie ba ku mienu bi. Ne ba baako na ma pen ne maame kese baako na ma pen ponche adi akire na ma pen kokɔ nti me start a wa obe wini no na ma mawo na ntwie no na okɔ forms here metum kɔ 20 series because we no asem betumi asi asem si a sika ba na me de kwa kama asem.
Okay, and you guys are just going.
Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Right, live on Pure 95.7 FM, Pure FM Ghana on Facebook. Unsubet me join now. While I can wait me a show video, ne kama ya transfer na pay the Pure morning sports near the morning. Some of you set me the latest no, and you didn't answer the break for join on Facebook. Now what me like video, what me share ne kama na ufa usampa. Ya transfer we the global show didn't some no. You didn't answer bet media two and moment just so grama. Next UEFA Champions League Manchester to me cause one ebe sanso etme to so na oko ali kick off match setime ba so e Russia no Lokomotiv Moscow tena firma ba mun timbo ko no e ko twa na e kam ye no mutimi timo ba kwa Brantia ye friend Leon Goretzka enya go and afa Joshua Kimmich so timi nya go no a wo mo winning side game by 2-1 and what club friends Atletico Madrid you know wo mo timbo ko friends Red Bull Salzburg e bon 3-2 no men cause Marco Llorente e 1 goal and what Brantia friends Joao Felix one answer timi bo 2 goals aboye e ma Atletico Madrid ko na winning side game no by 3-2 make us Shakhtar Donetsk e group B wo mo etna fi any Inter Milan goalless draw and what Borussia Mönchengladbach team no wo mo so etna fi Borussia Pakobra game ne ba na wie no nese Borussia Mönchengladbach boko no wo mo etna she 2 goals Madrid and so etna she 2 goals Brantia France Marcus Thuram wo no ede she 2 goals no ede ma Borussia Mönchengladbach 87th minute Karim Mustafa Benzema etekana ba ko Casemiro enso nya da win na draw game no enso timi ma bobo conference mare no a ekopa ye tutu a bibia enso timi ko so kamere sansem no yet to make us uko porto bobo conference FC Porto so tena fie shetu ema Olympiacos team no so atimiante abrantie friends of Vieira na fia de Oliveira wo mo edetimi shetu goals no edema club friends Porto no watch no uko pim El France Olympic Marseille tena fie ema Manchester City be 3-0 abrantie friends Ferran Torres say 1 goal eke go na so nya goal na fe Raheem Sterling wo mo edeball 3 goals no edema club friends Manchester City Atlanta no mo so tena fie wo mo an Ajax atmebo 2-2 after sena Ajax team no wo mo atake 2-goal lead no abrantie friends Dusan Tadic wo no convert penalty and watch abrantie friends to worry wo no edeba ko pi so abrantie friends Duvani Zapata wo no ebetete kanama game no and adia 2-2 Liverpool e wo Anfield no adano Liverpool so etmeshe 2 Midland for entimente Diego Jota eshe first goal Mohamed Salah ebo penalty ema game and 2-0 edema Liverpool bobo ko na games no e basum na de tense na no pa na se na awia no ebom na 5:55 club friends Kuban Krasnodar betrafie wo mo any Chelsea game na enso betimi atujente be se de Chelsea wo mo so match e baso early kick off no resource no eno enso be se akwa wie sanse Chelsea e kwa away any Krasnodar enso de pempem so eno atiurom El Ramon Sanchez Peshwana mamen cause club friends Sevilla wo mo so trafie any Rene enso de pempem so wupim e wo Germany e wo Borussia e park no ana se e Signal Iduna Park Borussia Dortmund betrafie wo mo any Zenit St Petersburg game no eno enso etiaba so eno ti Club Brugge e France ana se we e Belgium wo e betrafie ne Luxembourg so de pempem so mamen cause wupim e wo Portugal ana se when na day be koso enso omaya the team na nsum na Italy big game no be away ni mo nyame adman aju 8 p.m. ana sama tene nso betina toja eno aya club friends Juventus wo mo FC Barcelona game no nso betina toja ye the probable lineup sense betim dia toja mamen cause club friends Ferencvaros team no wo mo nso betina fi any Dynamo Kiev enso dia pempem so Istanbul Basaksehir about 5:55 wo mo any Paris Saint-Germain game no nso betina ba so na fi Old Trafford no Manchester United any RB Leipzig game no eno nso ye one game ye we say the results no enso be sia 21 enem na match sa upiemo e wo the UEFA Champions League 2020-2021 season no ni nyina e to the sansem no ye te emamo enso wo show no so na men cause referee ye friend said Danny Ayemukela onom na tell me Rebecca no wonsam cho no won ene na na game betima chen fefe na bibia enso tuma ye comment say bibia to toma bibia to say ene lineup no eno enso be sia kwa area ma two sides no ye try say Juventus side na Branta ye friend some na da wo just season won ebetia starting goal post ye benya Branta friends Mary Temara and after Leonardo Panucci Branta friends Danilo won ebegina cho asre back enso na club friends Juve make us Federico Chiesa no best starting no Rodrigo Bentancur sounds na Branta friends Adrian Rabiot and after one Quadrado won ebetia say can be Aaron Ramsey and after Paulo Dybala and Alvaro Morata won best starting game Edema club friends Juve so on commentary position and I'm a confirm also Branta friends Ronaldo for the third time was tested positive for a coronavirus in the game no Ronaldo ain't me see can be internet mo na mo hwe no see benya Messi and Ronaldo our Champions League no Ronaldo ain't him nan test negative no results about enu anwumra no na a positive and Ronaldo ain't me mo game ni bi enu na Juventus almost probable lineups made San 7 so ya to the Barca and said I mean this squad they to the Cato Branta your friend said Gerard Piqué and the red card odi no want to NCI can be Sansona Felipe Coutinho Sopra one on 20 and Kobe mamen cause a Barca team no goalkeeper friends Nato starting goal post Branta friends Sergio Dest Sansona Ronald Arajo and afa Clement Linkley hold yaba from NHL defense or Oba Medford na your Branta friends Frank Dion Miralem Piano to your former Juventus player Obesia kind so the 10 former club no and watch Ansu Fati Leo Messi Ousmane Dembele and afa Antoine Griezmann to be bia to tomo mo any players almost starting game no any ama club friends Barca any Sansam no yet emamo Ansu Jumadi no so yengura mo na yan fans no mo so fan to ja esense enu anadwum na at the same time a commentary kwaso no and I'm breaking our commentary so Barca we mo so president friends Bartomeu they say opinion one in the board members no we ade adwuma no so they ato wɔn se ne nsa ne nneɛma si kɔ no nneɛma nkɔye ɛnsa wɔyɛ baasa ɔno ɔpanyin no ɛwɔm na dwuma wɔyɛ nyina no as supporters no ɛna fɛ ade abaso na abusuako no wɔn nhyɛn ɛnregate no ɔgyere sɛ ɔno kwan ɔne ne colleagues no wɔn district ɔna so wɔn district atena kyɛ ɛno akyi trɛta ahodoɔ na ɛtumi akɔ ɔne ne family so ne nyina ɛnkanfo na adwuma no ɔntumi nya biem ɔde ato as ɛyɛ baasa na wɔn so president na ɔpanyin ɔde adwuma no to no wɔsi the final decision obɛki ɛwɔ baasa ɛne sɛ ne no nso de ato sɛ baasa na team no ɛnso bɛkɔ akɔsi aka ne bi ɛwɔ European Super League ne mu wɔn nso nya agye tum tɛ no na ada ɔpanyin a yɛ friend sɛ Jose Maria Bartomeu wɔne ɛyɛ ne board members na wɔn last decision a wɔn atake ma baasa ansa ɛna wɔn si de adwuma no wɔn ɛde to ne yɛde sansɛm no yɛde ɛma mo ɛnso adwuma de no so ato yɛn tɔ no ɛwɔ Facebook ɛnom ɛyɛ Pure FM Ghana on Facebook na ɛno aba mo nkyɛn game na timi kɔ before the game no ebatom ɛgyare bɛma ɛsa videos wei na ɛkwan a bobo kwa friends ba mo nkyɛn bobo ko no na ɔmo sanitize ɔmo players before so ɔmo bɛwura pitch no so ɛnso atimi akɔ akɔsi aka no wobɛhu apranche de team na nso na te Robert Lewandowski ɛntu rescue no so a Lewandowski no ɔmo de na sa de bi mu sa no ɔhɔ na de na ɔhyɛ mu no ne nyina ayɛ because of coronavirus no ɔmo so sa de we no wɔn ɛde wo hyɛ ma na sanitize o ɛnti sɛ virus ne bi ɛta ɔmo baabi a wɔn do rasa dem na sɛ upia there is no way sɛ na de virus no nso de obetimi de bi ɛde akɔ stadium wɔ nti wei ɛne nneɛma etimi kɔ so Russia wɔn nso kyerɛ players no ɔmo sanitize obi a nti wo yɛ player na oba na wafam na wagyina mu kakra de ne bɛ sanitize o kama efiri wo tirinwi ebesu na ase no na sanitize o kama na wokɔ nti wei ɛyɛ Robert Lewandowski ɔno pia na different player ɛnso atimi abɛmtɛ no a wo bia ɔkɔ park ne so bia no ɔno nso pass through some na de security air checkpoint way wabro mo nso we ne protocols no betimi adi so said the beya coronavirus asase SS spread no eno enso atimi nkoso wa association football eno dia koso ba mo nchin game no ma ye de san 7 studio to the ewo show no so ye de kan enso na de abrantia Fraser Karim Pense man video no ye de kan enso de akyerem na no game ne ba na wie no ene ekobi so panye Fraser Sitan so panye said the adema SC ko from Madrid dia asanyo na ye team na the last 2 matches about UEFA Champions League no 18 and so the member December team winning game my first game motena fail lose 3-2 and na mosa akwa draw na ugiri say mo betima qualify Zidane see yan kamu bia nti say ono onimi team all built na no crap na say Bobo conference Madrid wo mo ye sure say ekompia so be qualify from the group stages into bia nti eno ayo penye friends Zidane no this answer no wono enso de to yede ma mo enso adwuma de so Jane to Liverpool Bobo ko no bebacho enano ena branch friends Van Dijk wono ekonya injury akwata fe best 8 months na branch friends Fabinho wono ena ekwese Van Dijk any position wono no Liverpool came across against Midtjylland no the tennis branch friends Fabinho wono so ekoko praye nyebusa Georgian club say Abranton injury say the siate and was say a hamstring injury and owura ni team nso Fabinho kokonya ye na o ade ne say o hwe say na Fabinho or from enyema no oye no or see injury no and look good and from a branch friends Fabinho and after the entire Liverpool team no enti no summer or panya friends Mr. Kola penso to your bra game no and no enso team ba na wie na mamiwura mo e wo France na for Olympic Marseille game na course no Jenfa e win some come fan to Jabibato who betinya join on Facebook Pure FM Ghana na young club friends Olympic Marseille supporters no before say game no so ba be shase na kwanya o me fa so Emma team no enso team wura mu e was stadium ni entura we bon say fire flames no Olympic Marseille supporters no coronavirus aba obi anko stadium enko ha match ni bi na mum e was stadium net no enti from team ni hotel to stadium ho we ene niama omunso ye di team na chi omunso soja ene omu di team bus na chi sa omu di ro stadium ho se omu di moral enso de match no omunko na omunko sha Manchester City ba to game ne ba na wie no na Olympic Marseille dia supporters ye nyina chi no wom etna fie lusu 3-0 na supporters ni chema enye dom ye ekra na ha omu chema before the game no about Jeremiah saw picture way almost seem that Manchester City players no need to say sa Black Lives Matter dia no se be gamer na players obian so de no kotojo ba kwasi from na oma peja omo nsa kire sampa omo so support be before enti sa Black Lives Matter campaign omo so support unim se ohwe sa picture way Man City players no na sha black wo mu do omo kotojo sisi from be ba cho ohwe Olympic Marseille bobo ko na players no obia gina omo do omo nsa toto omo kom wo mu de omo anfo omo kotojo nso antimensi from enti Olympic Marseille supporters ni muru yakum wo mu so tikwa pai omo ntia se de ntia team no ewia se nyina support se de ya sa campaign no eno nso betuma ya adwuma na afa nipa mu yiyimo no bibia se enso atumi atuntu wei ene kwan a okọ ba bia place obia eye Olympic Marseille wo place ne de edu mu jejira ho no Abrantia friend said Dimitri Payet and the players no will be an fan kotodwa ANC from supporters ni trema team no emra no mechem dientia omunso ye sade wa bra na ewo so obia de ne kotodwa si from no mo de wo mu decide yes dabi wo mo fom kotodwa enso enti from supporters this omo per explanations into omra na omunso ma chire chemu fan chiro mo eno aye report am inside from France ye de san 7 enso de tudwa enso adwuma no so na ma men kopim Manchester United game air pass we na medical care to say United analyze back and airball Old Trafford onim say Manchester United manager friends only kana social ono odi say ne urama Manchester United because of the coronavirus abaya say Manchester for omo free sa lorry hotel womo ta kwata before 8 games no o say eno ha omo beba cho unim say ene game eba so say Manchester United no omo realize you know na club and friends RB Live victim no won bookie the whole hotel eno lorry hotel ama Manchester United omo tikro no won entime bookie hotel na wait ma what Germany and bookie sa hotel no enti na and say if friend no bobe kwa friends RB Leipzig woman at the lorry hotel Manchester United for entime anko eno report am say can this answer no ye de to the enso adwuma no na sa game Airbus no openya friends Junior Nagelsmann wano eno ye coach Adama Leipzig bobe ko no see en friend to just say the game no attack enya de say Leipzig bobe ko no maka so be ginachire na o defending so the attack club friends Manchester United womo be attack Manchester United na o see idea no kware say omo be attack Manchester United with aggression enti Manchester for no more expected side from club friends Leipzig eno small penya friends Junior Nagelsmann wano enso abontiria to the sans no yet mamo enso odwumere so Zuma defender at the Chelsea bobo ko ba Chelsea game Airbus no eno Chelsea team omo kopie mom nso Russia no mamen fan to just na the goalkeeper your friends Kepa Arrizabalaga wentien kobi ena fe Thiago Silva enso wentien kobi but Zuma also say so over Chelsea defense wa they are trying to say because of Thiago Silva no defenders no obia ka French woman ka brofo esanse Thiago Silva no brofo no ontiminka enti just woman nyina obia ka French na also goalkeeper French say Edward Mendy there unu say be free ban enti French no ono what dada enti easy answer the mom unu say spill quarter ni players aka no Spanish na bi moka also say the agenda kwa no say omu nyina o France ka that's a French ka kra what no na unso atnya ka say the be beboa apprentice French Thiago Silva eno Zuma no this no wono enso de atoja de ma tiefo show no so meda so Chelsea na openya friends Mark Schweizer wono former goalkeeper in Chelsea team no be tie openya say before Edward Mendy apim Chelsea no na Chelsea best goalkeeper openya friends Peter Cech eno openya friends Mark Schweizer na de sansam no so de atoja o se won se na Kepa Arrizabalaga Willy Caballero ho nemum before say Edward Mendy no Chelsea best goalkeeper training na openya friends Peter Cech enti enyo was Chelsea team no omu name omu squad for the Premier League no womo Eddie Peter Cech ni team enso timi de ka ho eno small openya friends Max Schweizer wono so abotire sansem de atoja yet emamo enso show no so Chelsea aso ya ho no yen ha Brentford friends Fikayo Tomori na mepacho Chelsea omu final training enso Russia eno mepacho Fikayo Tomori go out the training ground so enti we no say Frank Lampard dey bia na also started Fikayo tomorrow Shannon so say last season Chelsea almost best goal of the season so player we ono na say we macho eno training Fikayo tomorrow or paisa go no say go we no see the ball no kra na ye omfa training no players na kan to us on training be macho so re bia na player dey any bia na goal post ni sia Fikayo tomorrow otimi clearly ball no Emma Koshe yes, way a fantastic goal from Abrantia friends Fikayo tomorrow defender no and a chance are good but na training na Oshe go ni no and all Dimri Keratan and say game the training on to us game for training and on so continue join on Facebook who be Abrantia friends Fikayo tomorrow waron so ni go na opaye na dia Chelsea wo so training class aba mo prepare for nyame atuma ene game and no enso betnya to ya this answer no yet Emma mo enso ye djumadi so ba to panyina your friends Iron Robin never to Jarefa Iron Robin and Pep Guardiola picture na to Facebook na etiefo ehwe panya friends Robin no telling kate na Iron Robin say in front because what winning Pep Guardiola na ye ka dia chro ɔse Guardiola the tennis opinion about the football sabi oye mad about football na ɔse okay omo time ewo club friends ba muntin se de wo hei opinion friends Pep na ogina Iron Robin channel na Robin so okay o defie 2 am ahomache na Pep Guardiola afafan afeno ebusa na tactics on we dey kwakobo game ɔse na Bobokar friends Bayern kobo UEFA Champions League game into ada 2 am the player they all trying the watch now kobo game to the matter also honma ne full air belle ko fire Pep Guardiola or picking was a coach this time the ideas was there be crache na bono ujire so tena ya bono say the betime was Pep ebusa na tactics and who said there be opinion on football ne there ne life nyina we dedicating so the football and no I small opinion friends na Iron Robin one so there together sansem no yet so Tottenham Hotspur say players no will be anya gidi say Tottenham team no ebeji Premier League no esanse said the Jose Mourinho any the team no anyama see corner there bibia so ya perfect and so edima Tottenham Hotspur bobo no Tonga in Dombili a player edima Tottenham Hotspur team was see fan to just say no Tottenham Hotspur this season one eye for the Premiership enti oye Tottenham supporter fashion team say omo any abrese this season one episode omo Jesus UEFA anasem na the Premier League no na bibia nso etime ya kama edema Tottenham bobo no eno openya friends say Tonga in Dombili and what this handsome no so yet o men kopie mo ewo Diego Armando Maradona so ye na mebacho open nipa ba ko a osuro coronavirus pa eno openya friends say Diego Armando Maradona na no mbeka tro ne onunsu ni face do ko say na ekata ni tinyina sense wo so no onpe coronavirus in sense bia Jamin Saka from Argentina as ne say me say Diego Armando Maradona ni bodyguards no ba ko tested positive for COVID-19 na ya say openya friends Maradona also training kra onko bi enti oye self isolation enti meno ka say Diego Armando Maradona dem onko training esanse ne bodyguard ba ko tested positive into opinion or say there be say training onko one so ekwa say dem na face self isolation no wakwa ko to na bibia nso atma e kama enso e dia man no e defia man na say Maradona so ye ba e sansem no yet e tuja enso e wo e jumadi no sente no e dia ba ye sansem nya de mam enso so no this note no ye nyina so na afia man ne nsama ye saka ne mfa ne nyina enso emfancy chairman enwa Olympic Marseille supporters no before the game omu eja team ne kwan kama
Olympic Marseille Ozagan Marseille FIFA kind of Marseille
Olympic Marseille Olympic Marseille what say Olympic Marseille okay Olympic Marseille Olympic Marseille for team bars
team bars in there for
na
omo you rowdy you say omo ha drink akra oh
na when na omo ye man team no mko ye sa show omo tre no baby omo di blame no ko omo si we no crowd en ha omo sa Black Lives Matter na e be start game na players obi adi no ko to jersey form no e jarifa picture na chere chairman na he Olympic Marseille omo players no Man City players no obi adi no ko to jersey form no Olympic Marseille omo players ne de Dimitri Payet mo Florent Thauvin mo omo jeje ha no omo do sa to omo ko omo se de bi omo nko form picture ni Man City players no and obi adi no ko to Marseille omo players ne de obi anko form supporters ni say omo mechirem we utumi say nye we you game na omo lose ye na no omo pe ba bi dia say no omo dia ko say picture we omo say players nemra no mechirem di entia Manchester City team no edom ko to jersey form na omo form
so man nye bi gwa kan na so
omo pe bi dia show we dia do mu ye dia team say no anya man omo ye before the game say coronavirus into omo team ko stadium but from team the hotel Edeba stadium ho no eno omo ye sa de we Edema team no asa akora mi asa 3 omo jiri sa nyema nkoyi enti team nemra no mo fa explanations and so fan to but chairman I want say promo ni guso e wona say frimzy ene Wednesday etuamu saa we no till say Christmas na Christmas etwa munyina no enti sabre ya free sabre ya ko bia onya duru Roman hela wo de eguso obi asa open na say na onya hu na say ho a say open fridge open TV home appliances ne de nyina na say free machines e de pam nyema no ne nyina akofa bi de ba na oto a na wasanso ache kettle blender iron ni nyina o che branded t-shirt wasanso de ni nyina e che obi antie se de eho na obia de na ni chairman enya asem ketu akranti mu amope eye microwave sani ade no gas cookers ni na no now say films enterprise Roman Hill na me so nya duru Roman Hill ado obi so obi ase open na say edin na ode na ma no na onso atumi akwajo de kama na chairman say ye nante ohun
ya nante
but me ko jempa bo no Achia Master
footwear na oda Achia Master de okowa so open sneakers so open shoes so loafers or laced up shoes ya open slippers de open bia no for ni chemu ewo Achia Master footwear na the amount Achia Master footwear that so kono say ono ne nioma no every straight from design and ankasa na say any free omode aba enti for the chemu ho patase adwunase road ya no so no obon say bonso na ono washing bay no ni directly opposite ono eho na abehu Achia Master was abro say nim soro no eho na Achia Master enso ko na ko wani so ade enya asem ketwa honorable Samuel Nsonwa Jan oye MP for Upper Dentra let's say utie show no live ewo dunkwa honorable ya chiao anopepa so and a very special birthday wish I call my sister Olivia a happy birthday to you sister Olivia heshoyi ewo US you are in New York na we Naomi wa unya or say yeah wish you a happy birthday and from mano say nyame show non ton kwanna no enso emu happy birthday to you sister Olivia. All right, I have pure 95.7 Yavan Samlin Shaso Obi Trice ha and a Christian this our Christian
Chamu
oh the other quarter man games na and radio no na Obi and Nadia
na Madrid no Hebasa game media so we
obviously Madrid no munko no betimi ashamo because mo no masa so mo ya de chem kakre
I know because James say ye team no we make a very bad team look a very good team.
You make a bad team look good.
Yeah.
It's mama a bad team looking good. Say almost say Madrid team ning hadi but boy na said
yes. Meditum yasa. And when we catch us Man City by 2 win out of the first 2 games. Chamu so kaya mo first game FT Porto by 3-1. And then against Olympic Marseille. And so me cast on betimi akwa show mo. And na my expectation is say Ombeshe by 2-0. The reason why I make us say Man City betimi 2-0 ne say Man City in the Premier League this season, they are not faring very well in the Premier League this season. Chamo, onum say so far, you bought 5 Premier League games. So 5 Premier League games na abono. Man City are dropping points in 3 of those 5 games now. You bought this so far in the Premier League this season. Again, Man City were going to this game without a striker. Oh boy, game, an away game. Nasa Man City airco, akobo a game ni 2 top strikers, Sergio Kunaguero, and a branch of Gebroyosis. Omunyina pra, now boy a game without a striker. Na Minyeshu was a Man City a lot of goals, Abra Okobo a game we need your 2 top strikers are available. Again, na sure Olympic Marseille, Chamu. Omu a team so omu against a top team they normally sit back. Ntenra pre-match analysis make us say Marseille bobo 5 men at the back and truly Enra you start the game no Olympic Marseille both 5 men at the back. Enti me image bia majare chamu see image na Enra Olympic Marseille for almost the entire 90 minutes the average position of their players in chamu almost spending no their own half of the pitch. I just say they sat back and gave possession away to Man City. Into the first match I gave to Ajare, actually the second one, the first match, this is the average position of Olympic Marseille players, in the entire 90 minutes,
They are in their half.
They are in their half. I'm not trying half, Nessa. I'm not trying half of the field, for the entire 90 minutes. What was the average position of Man City players, Chamo, the second image, the average position of Man City players, in the half of Olympic Marseille. Do they have where Man City for defenders in the average position?
Center line.
So
And on the other senior in the half of Olympic.
Because myself for not decided to sit back.
Okay.
And I'm born almost the entire game, or myself half of the pitch. But again, I don't aside Eddie Faka can say Chamu. On himself Man City against West Ham, 1-1. Omumbo sa 1-1 against West Ham. Man City able 66% of ball possession. Benra game Man City able 68.2% of ball possession. But the difference between Enra game and the Omni West Ham game is that Man City were very high up the pitch. I'm pressing Crofono and send them in their own half hour. And the entire 90 minutes, the majority of the game, you're born Olympic myself for end of the pitch. Enra Chamo, you best start game na me bisa says Sergio Kunagoro no Nasa Raheem Sterling no Nasa Gabriel Jesus no one the best start ability the attack no at Man City. In most cases Man City able game one sa two strikers available no normally you know the Sterling and about more like a force number 9. But me also said they will because Ghanaian coaches na see esuade. I'm very sure say Papa friend Pep myself for defenders there are five men at the back no Chamo, they were lacking pace. They didn't Pep Pep instead said what the Raheem Sterling about force number 9 no Chamo what the Raheem Sterling what the Fording Eto on the left and what the Raheem Sterling Eto on the right and our branch of Ferran Torres who's the Ferran Torres normally no or a right winger and what the Ferran Torres now on a right winger no able the attack no and what catch said you have the pace it stand toe to toe with Esther myself for 2 central defenders now you should pace to get behind them and Chambo Enra it worked perfectly. In fact I never quite Ferran Torres na M1 no na any hold up play no to me hold the ball no and to me invite others into the play but the pacer with Timmy getting behind myself for 5 men at the back no Ebua Man City very bad match on me Eddie winning again by 3-0. I brought a friend Kevin De Bruyne there Chamo or exceptional quality. The first start since 3rd October. Naturally, the entire say I brought a friend Kevin De Bruyne. Any Man City games more Man City struggle. Chamo Enra I brought a friend Kevin De Bruyne. Me say since about Premier League the first game for Man City I think that was in September and about September 2015 and Kevin De Bruyne about the English Premier League. Chamo in that period there is no player providing more assists in the Premier League than Kevin De Bruyne. 88 assists and Kevin De Bruyne etimia providing. It's all boy against a team one or city backer. You need to have such a creative player. Obetimi unlucky defense no. And Kevin De Bruyne attempting 58 passes. 47% were successful. Not just that 47% now successful no. 47 passes now. Utimi complete now. Chamo emu 2 etimi provided an assist. Now I think a total performance for Man City and 821 attempted passes, 760 of them were completed. Now I think Man City, and even though say domestically omunya problems, in fact the Champions League, 2 wins out of 2. Adia Papa friend Pep, a surprise me a pay off say or the Ferran Torres as a winger, a lead attack now. Actually it paid off from Tima, your friend Man City. Chamo say buy me the can say because say buy me the you think of how much you're going to score. And buy me the last 34 matches are 36 games are buy me the carbon. Bayern are winning 34. And the Hansi Flick, dear when say Hansi Flick about 10 Champions League matches. So 10 Champions League matches now. Bayern Munich about and the Hansi Flick no. Chamo omo winning all of those 10 games To make it more scary, so 10 games now, Hansi Flick eba ya winning the Champions League Bayern Munich Chamo as 40 goals I consider 5. Benra I think that Bayern Munich were not in their usual best. Enra and omobotia any team biana attack a bit clinical. Bayern Munich could have been punished. Enra they scored 2 goals there. But Bayern Munich obian mumu weakness. Madika ka say Bayern Munich bo game na. Everybody in Bayern Munich weakness. But to be able to exploit their weakness, another topic for discussion. Chamo Enra, you say Bayern Munich ebos a high liner. They leave spaces behind them. Ejare first image where acquire omote Chamo her image we. Her Bayern Munich back for no. You see their on position. At this point, Bayern Munich has first go about near 1-0. Bayern Munich central defenders were very high up the pitch. then one pass and on the toe on the right of Bayern Munich defenders, player ni for ball sa running sa to Bayern Munich for edge of the box now. One ya any defender to challenge him and was sending in cross now. Almost take number 1-1. Chamo, this one in the 66 minutes. Chamo, 76 minutes, 10 minutes later. Almost saying Bayern Munich beam. Chamo had this image. Almost saying Bayern Munich beam. Bayern Munich force our committee, members, defenders high up the pitch and a ball pass in the two. Chamo, sa pass way. Sadio Mane and after a branch of friend Mohamed Salah and a clinical finisher could have finished this game. I'm again met me 2-1. 18 by minute they are just unstoppable. But I think say every team there, no matter how good you are or weakness are, it's just a matter of say opponent to me exploiting SR weaknesses, And by minute weaknesses were exposed, but team na no bono enya quality enough for team they exploiting SR weaknesses now. By minute can so to me the exposure. But branch of friend Joshua Kimmich go in there. Amazing goal. The control and the shot now. I brought a friend Joshua Kimmich at the ball to Bayern Munich at this moment there, just unstoppable. But I feel that against a fully fit Liverpool team, Liverpool have the material. Bomba team exposed to Bayern Munich team because our high defensive line, with Roberto Firmino, Sadio Mane, and Mohamed Salah, one shot such a team, and we almost high clinical. It bet me exploit our weaknesses in our Bayern Munich team. At him jump up on the show. 34 wins out of 36 matches, 10 Champions League games against Hansi Flick there. Okay. I think that they are just on course. But Atletico Madrid chamo dey na tuo mu.
Some winning na dey na tuo mu. But
first game OJ4. O second game, you say Atletico Madrid there, omo a defensive organized team. Who we need here? But understand circumstances.
It means that Robert consider 6 in 2 games.
6 in 2 games.
Yeah.
And that is a worry. Because team one, you need to say defensive organized, well defensively, or well organized. Now your 2 games are able. What consider 6 goals there? I think they need to work on those things, I think the most important thing is the reaction. Because I'm gonna say first goal. And now air starts more better so 2-1. And we team react by 3 goals to 2. What we need there. But I think the rate at which a team like Atletico Madrid consider goals in this year's Champions League, must be a worry to team. Your friend Atletico Madrid. Chamo, and on say, me share Liverpool lineup no. Me share and say I'm for investment too. And I'm sure say I'm sure FC Midland. It will say FC Midland. Also the first game away, Atlanta shen 4-0. FC Midland first Champions League season here. Me can say team from just 1999. Champions League will be that. The first Champions League season next year or Kwawe in the first game and Atlanta sharing 4-0. And I think Liverpool watched that game and realized that okay, let me give my players rest. Chamo Enra in the front 3, Liverpool front 3 nina. Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, Roberto Firmino were on the bench. And surprisingly, until the 51st minute, now Liverpool more shot on target. They were in fact no more even a shot in the game. Abrasa 3 players in a trench no more into the game. And to say papa friend Edge club introduce you all 3 of these players onto the game as in Liverpool. Etimi a game no. And Rama for your investment. That's an investment man for you know. That's a whole game against FC Midland. Now the side players is chain. Now the first 45 minutes Liverpool are more a shot on target, not even a shot at goal. And to say all these players need me say more. Now I'm the one for investment. They grow papa. But eventually they won. But the biggest news and I said the biggest worry for Liverpool is Chamo, Fabinho so akopra. Sa Van Dijk akopra, ama Joe Gomez akopra, na Fabinho so kopra kanwa. The injury list at Liverpool for afano is might be something I say quite worried about that situation and also of course Liverpool for and so afano. It's I think I watch wonderful games Madrid game they can say Madrid game there. Honestly speaking 4 Champions League games on the slot. Na say Real Madrid team winning bia. Yeah, cat team the Champions League Real Madrid 13 Champions League winners. But surprisingly, the last 4 Champions League games at Real Madrid they have failed to win. Last season, on the last 2 games in the Champions League, a 2-1 loss to Man City. This year, on the first Champions League game was a 3-2 home loss against Ajax Shakhtar. Now we'll call away. Everybody were expecting Saka what team win against Barcelona and a confident boosting winner. You need to take that confidence into this game and take the maximum points. But Enra game far too many players. So many of these players were just sleeping. Our performance and depicted a Real Madrid status. And I think there's so many things will have to change. But honestly speaking, Champions League in the Bayern Munich be defended, but I think that they have your team will be to expose some weaknesses. No, a fully fit Liverpool team no will expose them. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, Christian Vasily, Obi Joyce,
Chama Kankam.
I meant to have a pen paper. And then, so they know Real Madrid de Kunipano. Real Madrid. Oh, David.
Chairman, we are very fine. Now, Chairman, yes, no crazy Champions League football. Then so, to me, Barcelona for Asamoah Tuomo, Joseph Maria Bertomeu on the board resignation. No, now, some resignation, no, or your press conference or can sembe mienubia. Me pesa na no pay me hwe. De di kan, ni some of the two gano mi yi ba ku de di kan enie. What we have experienced these last few months exceeds any limit. Me, my family, and colleagues have been insulted and threatened. We have resigned without being able to complete the economic measures necessary. I hope that in the coming days, a salary cut can be agreed. Otherwise, there will be grave consequences for the immediate future of the club. Ose ba bosume ba ku mienu miensa etwa mi.
Well, I kasa ya the pictures, but to invite how the Spanish press
announced
yes about capture Bartomeu, you know. And there's even a video picture here. Obi ya Photoshop here. Messi Emma Bartomeu record. Say go here. And
fantastic. Ose bosume ba miensa mienu ba ku ntemu nyine no enie no na busuafo ne nkrofo ne omo Barcelona hono edidiatem ene jese ensem omo catch omo Barcelona hono na ebro madwe ne entiasia so ntia wo so omo ja adwuma ne to na ne wo so omo ye bibi fa Barca fo sika ho na nso na pressure na eba no enya de omo ebetumi aye enti o hwe nmu se na e wo ye nimu Barca players no begia tum ene omo ye adwuma o Barca hono omo begia tum so omo sika sem no omo betwa so aba form kakra na omo anya saa pa dia asem ebeto FC Barcelona boboku no adwen no saso ka asem bia wiase afa na nyina no obia ho adwiri ne kakra ni nsem ni nwie o say I can announce some extraordinary news yesterday. The board of directors approved the acceptance of the requirement to participate in a future European Super League of football clubs, a project promoted by big clubs in Europe, which will guarantee the future financial sustainability of the club. The European Super League guarantees the club will remain in the members' hands. Osi ansa no mo beko no oni ni mpanyimfo agiatum se FC Barcelona bobokuo no ombesi akan ewo the European Super League nim. European Super League ni enya ho information bebre. Nanso de betumi akwa nie ebe fa ni se England for be yi omo top 5 aba, Spain the omo top 3 beba, Italy for the omo top 3 beba, France for the omo top 4 beba, Germany for the omo top 5 beba. Ni akabom na otwe wie bia no ubetumi enya Atletico versus Man City, Real Madrid versus PSG, Bayern Munich versus AC Milan and Inter Milan. Na chese sa Super League no Barca for there omagiatum nipa no no uja ejuma no she vote and na decision what take here or the eja ejuma no etumi akọ na sa European Super League chairman me kai se Edward be na otwi mienu nie e bai se Manchester United ni Liverpool for so agiatum o kai sa story no na Edward bai se there be sa story na nya no kre nya mienu mu kre nie se opanya friend Bartomeu e ka se Barcelona for si kasem wo form se si Barca for no omo deficit e ka da ho no e be 800 million euros 800 million euros na e ba ni se na Barca for this akai che se players omo to ye contract akese omo sign ye e ka opanyin wei e dia brebo bokuo no e hu be hia se or resign and oya management omo for be cost control e ka na obo no sign na o manage aka no clearly Bartomeu lost it and to say Barcelona will not survive if there is no pay cut and a salary cut there. na wadidi Barcelona for atem papa ye na South Super League no nyama miensa na betumi amana baso say obidi ni sika ba be shem their friend no private equity and a big investment be ba be ram amache say Real Madrid ne Barca nom ene Bayern ne PSG ne Man United ne Liverpool no omanye sika bi say oh na ontwe bia na e be gya Premier League ne bo ana na ontwe mienu bia say na ontwe e bo Premier League na ne next week ya be bo ye Super League no say sika bia ni mpa dia enya de obi abebo de to so mienu Barcelona for na edi kan akasa say Real Madrid for ankasa Bayern ankasa Inter Milan ankasa AC Milan ankasa Liverpool ankasa United ankasa PSG for amamu a there's absolutely no way this sort of Super League ebeba so de to so miensa say FIFA for anyi antumu a eye dey UEFA for anyi ntum ende nti e wo say unya mother body bia ana football no ekuo bad time bia omo no be your majeso omo e de omo stamp esiso nti de nya sure say calf betu calf de no no amu calf na mu no why ko just ono UEFA de ono nim say the Champions League nya no nti FIFA for na betunya esa Infantino ebe gina ho ana Infantino any UEFA for be ko santokwa we ana eno so ya asem a eda ho e wo say yetumi eka medical ka say there are no details at this material moment but it looks like say we are very far off nti most likely say be 18 teams from the top 5 leagues in Europe ni ahwese ne eno so ebetumi akọ yenim say teams dey omu hieska say European football no so nya ni sika say otom player bi no nya sika e was say sika ne say rubber bi fufro apart from him say the Glazer family omu sign reinvest into Manchester United nti Florentino Perez the Fenway Sports Group Roman Abramovich say South Super League we be obiade no bajimu a omo ebetumi akonanim na de ha adwene say 18 teams now for example Bayern Munich no de bia no winning Bundesliga yakobo Super League Bayern photo sudu omo bon 3 years ombejai ombeka se dabi yentumi nto sudu mo mesha emeje mo fa de no ma Real Madrid for na de bia ye Bayern Munich for no ye beto sudu intenu ye but the new idea is say okay. The biggest problem is, for example, Manchester were 2 big clubs. Into Manchester United ni Man City won Manchester ono. Ebe den na ma boss our matches no. Liverpool so asia wa. Into dia bi musu so ni say ye be base Real Madrid. Yes, they be base Real Madrid go Moscow. Yeah, the Real Madrid be come Moscow. Near the Arsenal ko Berlin. Na no ebe den ye. Inti Super League we ne de ehonsem no
ehonsem do so you mention I'm for trying me predictions no a lot of time to run it through
predictions no but told me also no chama say Messi ani age o
no man records baba
Messi this oni PK o pam panyin no ono so ko inti Ronald Koeman and ho be kire no because Victor Font badia or deja viba one report associate Obaso a esanse Pep Guardiola contract ewu at the end of this season no or the Pep ba into Ronald Koeman problem etumi aba panyin no asye into predictions yamre nti Chelsea 3 Krasnodar 1 Chelsea 3 Krasnodar 1 both teams to score the entire me call for Chelsea 3 Krasnodar 1 is Osha Chelsea 23 out of almost 30 away games since Frank Lampard taking over no their teams no muni omuhia no emu 23 out of the 30 no their teams ni mienu ni a ehye into for example Chelsea against maybe for example Chelsea Brighton away match Chelsea beshe Brighton for beshe into 30 last 30 or the last 30 away games at Lampard ababono emu 23 both teams na ehye unfortunately for Chelsea they've considered 10 in their last 11 competitive games into they are Chelsea be considered and Chelsea and Casano last 10 on the road no so no ash exactly out of 10 5 ash exactly 3 goals so Chelsea will repeat that score both teams to score 3-1 for Chelsea Krasnodar for no ash 11 out of last 13 European home games no Chelsea either Europa or Champions League so these are the Russian underdogs don't be go but Chelsea for ebe we need 3-1
Sevilla Rennes
Sevilla ran game no chairman and no so no me no 1-0 for Sevilla because Sevilla almost 2 goals in their last 5 games goals number Lucas Ocampos any Luke de Jong nom any El Nesri nom no goals number ran for so almost 3 goals in their last 3 games into so ko Sevilla Sanchez Pijuan ana wa mu kra no go rate no former but this guy will be watching again for Kamavinga on no star player me kwa no chairman another game pacho Oboswana media amount.
Borussia Dortmund Zenit St. Petersburg.
Borussia Dortmund Zenit 2-1 for Dortmund. Both teams to score. Yes.
Go both
Dortmund will 100% record with fear. Zenit for no, at least they score a goal in their last 15 away games. And 12
Club Brugge Lazio.
Club Brugge Lazio. Both teams to score. Lazio away win 2-1. 2-1. Yes, 2-1 because Brugge for no, we need 2 of Champions League group games since 2005 until Lazio be remarkable.
All right, Juventus Barcelona that game.
Juventus Barcelona, chairman, no 1-1. Juventus Barcelona 1-1. Both teams to score.
Go both teams 1-1 over 1.5.
Yes.
And that 3.5.
Under 2.5. Yes.
Under 3.5 and 4.5.
Yes. 1-1.
Okay, follow. Ferencváros ane Dynamo Kiev.
Eno man fan kan ho. Bibia betumi ase.
Tricky game. Udi agwa
asa betumi akoso o. Me pep problem.
O say Besiktas.
Besiktas.
Amone PSG.
Away win for PSG. Mbappe to score. 6 wins in their last 7 games in all competitions for Paris Saint-Germain. Besiktas they failed to score in 5 of their last 7 games, competitive games. They failed to score in 5. So certainly Paris Saint-Germain will get in the Mbappe to score.
Now, Ajay David say, please, if I don't make a mistake, BKB, tell Obi to talk about Real Madrid performance. Well, his accounts about it earlier. It
was woeful, basically woeful. Woeful performance.
But Manchester United, RB Leipzig.
Double chance win or draw for United. Reason they are playing at Old Trafford, but this is a Leipzig side that's unbeaten on the road.
MRF. Now, every time no. Yen free Ghana Premier League enche na sha say ene ejai ba also Kenny Rose na Bob onani na Kenny Rose send message aka you na enye tu John onye careful got 2 days it ontimi nye is Kenny Rose be chapa. Okay, Karen Lafosse is go Stephen Abugri edin sama to Japan so no beba no memfa stories win 2 Asante gonna call to sign 2 more players. Obi 2 players, 1 striker and 1 midfielder. I say, could Masokro do? You know, say, let's all sign 2 more players. Now, Coach Maxwell Kunedu, my Coach Maxwell Kunedu. Oh yeah, what say the management before I could Maxwell Kunedu ebabe coach no. Players from Toyin I could Maxwell Kunedu recommend one.
Absolutely, Sam Adams, Richard Arthur. Player a lot of them. On one edi omubai. On one edi sa players to buy.
What has happened that after 1 season all circle
chairman
to bring in new players. And now new players.
I really don't know. I don't know. That made the Makasem say the new policy is you scratch my back, I scratch your back.
Yeah, I don't believe.
Well, so how is it possible? Wow, players I recommend you a season a year on. Oh, Claire Omunia de Fufraba. What's going on? I scratch your back, you scratch my back. But unfortunately, people don't like the truth. No crane, you know. I
had the chance of speaking to one past management member. No, raising concerns. Maxwell, players are toy.
Yeah.
Omo na omo for omo say ye be a coach ye pe center back.
Yeah.
O na onim local players wa coach Chan.
Yeah.
Tell so onim omo pa. Why na ojide so be boy.
Yeah.
No aka se monko fa wi.
Yeah.
No ma ko fen back.
Yeah.
Oba no.
Yeah.
O go chomo half season, not a full season. Half season e ja league no bon. Yeah, but statistics for sa ni pona omo ko fa no. O so mpe no. On ko mo ko fen ba.
Yeah. Yeah, the end will justify the means.
Well, definitely. Yeah. Well,
why do you blame Masokro that much? I don't know, blame him. There are people that can stop him. Why do you blame Masokro alone? Does he have the absolute power? Say, Tibino, the Pebian of Betaba.
I said it looks like this current management. The OT said yes, question. I said, "Oh my German, you are the coach." Said they are interfering.
So why not make us say you scratch my back, I scratch your back? What do you back? Kuba nam the media back waba. Na ye ni aye koye nim.
I don't mean anything in me.
But we have a management that is supposed to take full control of the team. Because if you allow a coach to say players will 2 say 12, say 10 so far.
Yeah.
Because Patrick Yeboah
means a 12.
That's what the market was saying.
Yeah, Ibrahim Moro, Maxwell Kuredu.
Aye. Frank Bedun, Kansas, and say, please, Richard Atta was signed by Zacharias.
No, you don't know the story.
Zacharias, no. Okay.
Chama Richard Atta was recommended by Maxwell. Say, Monkotos our player we or no, coach. He was already recommending players for the club. Into the man by and he said, players in the or no one recommend you. Kotokoko San Pedro story about and he said the boys were playing against Zachariasen to get Maxwell the job. And he's not gotten the job. And he's not doing what he wants.
And there's a Namumu ball to get someone out. And it's over Pamo. Because Mutumba Jabo to get him out.
Okay, so whichever way. But the end will justify them.
Now, maybe concern Kakaya say, if truly you recommended them,
yeah,
it means that you see some quality in them.
Absolutely.
So how come all of a sudden you want all of them out? So for Sebia Bibikwa, polish them. Sebia,
come on, your coach is not apart from maybe Kofi Yesu, Boadu, Pakwesi Fabian, polishing party. No one is polishing anyone. Player where ya dia wahani akofano oba untumi mo ni apamno ni asan akofa weyaba sa, and that's where I have my biggest disappointment in big coaches like Maxwell Kunedu. They are unable to polish a player. Inti Patrick Yeboah beba ne modimono ebe drop sa fede no asan ni apamno. Kelvin Ando beba no oba no ni bo ebe drop sa ni apamno. Players be brave. But you know when say Ekobi se Kumasi Asante Kotoko say insisan of and insisan obi ba. Aya supporters near so expectant. They don't want to hear the bad things, but there's a lot of dirty stuff going on. It's so bad. Omoya Chairman, the end will justify the means.
Omoya ding.
Chairman, yanko enim.
Sa.
Yanko enim.
How is it?
Because concern is if Maxwell indeed recommended the players to the management to buy them, because that time this is the careers and no need and to go to players with the banner. It's management for the young friend, so you center back, coach you center back. But if it's all the only players, no, because if you are go for we, if a striker, if you are Richard Atta, or someone fan, no more fun. If you are a left back or say Patrick Yeboah, no more fun. You see, the concern is that how come all of a sudden all those players you are saying that could contaminate your contracts? It comes at a cost to Asante Godo. About them say cost to them, then go bringing new players. It's gonna go. So saying the Mraba say, "Odo was omunto players." I'm go so omunto players. They're gonna go. They're signing HM10.
Yeah.
Oh, and a concern kaka. Any man and penyufoni be say, aye kaka. Minnesota say, Bazia say the about Chama is not too happy about a lot of things going on because it looks like I said the almost team from no but said okay the ends just maybe now all team we I mean they are going to do much better than before
Adia yani say
Enra umemo twaso enra kotoko ball game amone Crystal Palace pre-season friendly team ni fakosombo no mo boy na kotoko team no your videos emra omo game no saying na ekoye the highlights of that game no you remember Asante gonna show black and white no and Crystal Palace from Akosombo and so yellow no na Asante gonna call mienu and Crystal Palace no shame you know I don't report any advocate I'm going to share goals no for Asante Godoko. Now first Godoko teams two teams that Godoko the boy. First team the goalkeeper Kwame Ba and a die and Richard Knight, Ibrahim Moro, Yusuf Mubarak, Ishmael Ganiu, Emmanuel Kayeke, Emmanuel Jemfi Adon Frimpong, Evans Aduma Konabi Keita and Augustine Okra. This team is looking like more like the first team, but anyway. And then the first team on dying. And the second boy, and the second team, no, Sena and also Netie, Razak Abalora, Samuel Frimpong, Patrick Asma, Habib Mohammed, Emmanuel Sago, the Maxwell Bako, Latif Anabila, Osman Ibrahim, William Opoku, and Godfrey Siama. Players are Omen Timmy and Sia Kainibi. Wahab Adams, Kwampoku, Felix Annan, Budasiru Salifu, and a Martin entry. Okay, and it said, yeah, it's a question. I said, me, I saw who go, no?
Yeah,
I don't from Paul goal, no?
Na free corner kick. Ibrahim Moro na ball corner kick, no, na, koto atin. But results, no, and you won't be brave because I'm saying, I don't know, Mr. team.
At this time, but the results are just so important.
Oh, Chama, results building confidence.
Oh, but results now, you don't, because maybe I already different systems,
oh yes, but results here, results the chairman. Football, there are results here. Results here, pa chairman. Say Kotoko, we knew a preseason, a building confidence. Obianim say this is what you should expect when the season starts. But again, you can bet me the other way. Say close to like 10 new players. Have them say Brazil in and run Osim or Ghana. Into players don't do Susana, team chemistry, team cohesion. It will take a bit of time. Oshad Senya, Frank Lampard, struggle with Chelsea, Ronald Koeman, had too many additions. So, but to get the team playing very well, no, ube here, Kakra, and some Ranuna, Enyan set here. So, I'll be a bit concerned about the results because 2-2 draw against a Division 2 side, the sort of quality I'm ranting away, 2-2, not a fair scoreline, and I'm not the best of scorelines, but I think they have a bit of time. Akabe say 18 days to the start of the Premier League. Kotokobesako Africa. Kotokobeko Africa. Inti neshishe eno. Eno na pressure no beba Maxwell Kunedu. So I'm not too sure he's being set up to fail. He knows the pressure at Kotoko. He knows he needs to deliver at all costs.
Well, I have a message. Anonymous. Anonymous okay. Also take a deep look. It looks like a phasing out of the Chipsam Maxwell influence in player recruitment. Look at the positions that have been replaced. Even Mudasiru, who is top, has 2 big players recruited just for his position. Enjoy the show. Okay. But normally, maybe say no. Can you expect say Ebianka Kotogo board? Maybe there's a technical director for Sante Kotoko. Maxwell works under. The person will go to board and defend some of these stuff. Maxwell will come to him. What do you mean, Kase? Open player B. Say you find him with Mudasiru, who we all know is a very good player. Nebia, also player about Mudasiru, the position because of say. You have to justify. Every answer particular boy or no so and now so Jan Kwaya. And I so do contract. You should have a reason for it. Say, coach, no na brand you, una kasi fan. Say you see a player also on the yard the infano. Then all of a sudden the way now see go funny. Well, Elijah Guzan and Mekai say it may be simple like ever coachy can find out. Not a player be say Elijah is rare. And then $12 no. I'm going for a ban. Yen Elijah Guzan catch him. Yen work on the player, make him better. And well, we are just hoping that those things will but the Atiano no Wahab and that's what camp. Martinelli that's what camp. But friendly no Felix any goalkeeper when you go and be Felix there is an interest from South African team I don't know say bia going to start negotiations and I say baby say koso but I'm sure say bibia abekoso also they go CEO told the world that Maxwell Kunedu recommended about 90% of the players currently in Kotoko. I mean George Amwako. Yes, I'm more for Maxwell. I say George Amwako can say Maxwell Kunedu ne recommend players from Kotoko about 90% on the recommend more so monfa. It's just then I'm a man for reason concern say then why all of a sudden maybe win call we just say no and ama omo business okay. Well, other news. Yaba hearts of Ogun so. How the Bogun so almost our own time saying. Just say almost our saying almost saying. How's the zone 10?
Yeah. Hearts of Oak. Also the Portuguese coach Aba or no nim Ghana terrain no crowd on training team no. To me on valley coach nimpo. What's Ghana football? Ash Gold ni coach. Ash Gold kwa Africa only coach. Edami who said GFA. Edi letter but so my jia to me say Kotoko ni Ash Gold in kwa Africa no. Kwa Africa all right. They qualify to play. But as the mother body unya concerned the also especially with Ash Gold. Only coach. Only head coach. And so kwa Africa. no abeka sa ban fa ni sika enter na chi no nko Africa no oba no asa be my stories bebre what on tom rantie fa o de fufraba o coach ko eja Ghana football I say titina I say omu ye adwuma ba omu nye adwuma I say agrobi like you know sometimes becomes so pathetic a story to hear. Ash Gold Football Club does not have a coach. Only coach. Over Africa. Oko jina Ghana name Africa. Ghana flag or they call Africa. Only coach.
We are Ghanaian and we are hopeful. Newcastle place you hope say Ghanaian teams in Africa no bet me anything and on make any impact. Chamo check the trend. Now say teams na ya there were Africa no consistently they maintain their teams. Anya bikura no be about 3 seasons no maintaining a core of the team consistently. Now let's go back and check RS Bekane for team now. Omodi perform wonders on Africa. Let's go and check. 3 years ago, and in there, only bare 3 players when I change from the team. Now, when you keep such a consistent team one,
finals, we don't lose no Mababeji.
I know Mababeji. They have not changed many things. Team the end team can say 3 years, one team is a team, one team in 2 players.
But say Ghana, Ghana, your test case, wow. It's not like young RS Bekane. The Hearts of Oak team of 2000. Yes. It was a team that played together for 3 years. Because Brighton quit all the Hearts of Oak there. That time, no.
There was a ban.
That time, no, Emmanuel Kufuor and Ishmaelado. Agents be a former at that time, no trouble goes on the Omoko. And now Brighton quit the Hearts of Oak court. Are you placing injunction on player transfers from a Hearts of Oak to be top player? Yeah. And I had to keep it team now. No more G. If at that time only has the team be bought. You have that house almost saying
yes.
Had to about 3 matches, no match more than 11 goals. 3. Had to last match against the Oklahoma City Omankobo. Saturday they will be their points. Yet he has 3 points. Still they won the league. Yeah. So last match Omankobo and yet 3. Had to kept that team. You free what? Omoji sa league ni we na ye injunction na has vote to 17 players.
Yes,
17. What be that? Chese utwi ho a won tiase.
No, the 17 we no. The following season as defending champion of the Champions League.
They did not qualify. Omo first match team ye vene to du Congo. Has and 3 one has 5. Owo Congo. Oh, aya e boapayo. Sa de nem so okra enne de enne audio de obi aka bi onka. I'm teams. That is why they do that. And over same players no more. No much percentage. Me say Obi and count the player they know. So the coaches are taking money from them. Management members are taking money from players. And any team any problem. Just like I'm saying, it's 2000. I say, I'm a World Cup Championship. It's just I don't hear best 7. Almost 17 players. I come in from Masoud. Bibi no give it a book. I know you more. Hassan. No give us a book. I know you more. Hassan. The same way. Look at Kotokone House. And no decided the Obiaki be the team just 2 years. 2 years. And when Yamia do my mom would give it team 2 years and say, Obiam Betobia because Obiam Bong bless. I'm giving it 2 years. The 2 of them played in the final of the maiden edition of the Confederations Cup. No meaning now Champions League drop by you. They played in the final of the Confederations Cup. 2 Ghanaian clubs. The following season. Kai Edi Skaba. But say Akwabi Yesiko Kotoko Timi Tobi no more handboard. Clearly, no beyond Canada. And nobody contract man was signing. About a training on motors or one in radio. So Your clubs no more. Leading clubs no. In the for. But teams no. No crowd be in country. Some of us will say it because it will never make sense. That say team Bako out of 12 players one season. Let's get it 12.
And is
that how to strengthen the team?
And you're necessarily quite worried. 12 players near Tom after one season. You know. Let's see what happened to the 12 players bought after 1 year. They have
ever 10.
Yeah, the Evans is trying to build a new team. What 12 players ever for me team. Niamfan say okay, our project is say we are buying 12 players and we are coming to keep these 12 players for the next 3 years and 4 years and keep a consistent team. But let's find out. Yet say posterity has always been the best judge. Yet say what happens the next year. I can say with entire certainty. So the 12 players they do more bad this season, you know, Chamo, 50% will be sent off next year. Half, it better pump half. Now we are saying Obiedika can send back. There are two things: comforting lies and hurtful truth. There are people that want to hear comforting lies and but it comfort them, it suits the agenda. But when you tell them the truth now, hurtful now, they go around and say the platforms are would attend the chamu. So that the presenter, Asama Waka, near chat, near the Koto platform, so near Diwa Temwa, because what can you cry? Hate you be. But they met here. Maybe Kotoko is starting a new project. Under this management, they want to buy as many as they want. But how sure are we, sir? Are they going to keep a consistent team for the next 3 years?
That okay, I'm in charge. There was some here. Yeah, then I so defend there. There's always a peculiar case that can back your argument. And when okay, so be a sub Crawford could be at the end. Okay, there's one more time our case be. So go where you guys the 10 but they won't look at the other side. Now said the argument people will make so Zamalek as okay Zamalek chairman president now second 20 plus second and 30. So 2 new players. Dr. Nyahota. But when you say you are building a team for the future, you show modern trends. You are something going to go trend. Say going to go Timmy. I almost say a lot of players. She has a folk. Oh Timmy has then got the other who got checked to the end. Oh Timmy, how much change as the coach cross have account. I say players no more toy. Why the toy? Players no more toy. One the 2 players. House players no more toy. One the toy.
The entire house of folk into me call company say omo person Cabroni need any correct. Glow Academy on oh goodness me, Ghana football. A bay ye na che. Ghana football bay ye na che. A bay ye na che papa.
But what happens to start 22 players no matter no? Or man keep them consistently. Is that not the case? Or 22 players, you know. Let's go and find out. Say after 3 years, what happened to start 22 players that they bought? In our situation, you know, we will buy 22. A year later, 11 of the 22 will go. Now, near stack of another 11.
That we work on 15.
And modern trend, Chamo, it will never happen. Say, me who team every year be auto 13, no Saki 13.
I don't know, make a choice. People feed on that Kotoko has as good. People feed on those things. I'm saying, people feed on that. Say, on no Nigeria obedi no. And nti no obi o ha. O ye adwuma ekoto adwuma ye ntwa ne ka.
So dey be akwa.
So be. O go say adwuma ye nya ketua tu ate. Jaye. O dey adwuma ye ntwa ka. Stop it.
Oh God.
Obeye. Because every season, see assign 10 players, no do obi 2,000 or say
or 20,000.
20,000. Then Ejuma don't say it's 20,000.
Yeah, and he said, Omoji share na and son Branton no cry in the full scan. Obeji or no inti. Sa Branton 10,000. It
is the trend that is going on.
It's only 2,000. Obeji the full 10%. No 2,000 and son what was so. And no be na house of folk. Allegation by say Alaji Akambi. I got you man also accord here 200 Ghana cedis. 200 Ghana cedis. And a board ne clear no. Allegation that's you esiwa. Omo insist say no credit. They insist is the truth. And that's House of Folk case. Would have been the turning point of Ghana football in terms of player transfer. The top players ni gumwa na kwabrani bi asini dan wie. Now I kukwasa no free management nim not yechire no or enjoy. Me my worry is the utter disrespect for the Menchia Palace. Chief of staff eka say makotoko top player the banner to so. Oh mo beto kra ba ku mienu no problem. Na esi ha de afa na Brazil ni no so ba. Brazil ni a coach infa n'ani hu no. Brazil ni a coach infa n'ani hu no. But a man from person better. So when they make those fundamental football mistakes, then they announce a signing, they announce a partnership. Now the high sense are boom. Now man for refi, you know, the end will justify the means. The Omuyenu is evident that there's no technical plan. O say yay, yen pushing in ya yenko. And no need to draw no name yoma be.
Oh, and the preseason, and the preseason. Brazil didn't do nimbo. Brazil now can do nimbo. Only a very good player.
But it's a super player or Ghana.
Oh, the super player they be a binya. Oh, player they say be a should be Hobart. When
Brazil you are free.
So well, Kerala FC, Kerala United. Coach Stephen Abugri. I say there's almost your stamina work more Juma. And it be Baby season and Yasen go talk about. Omo top player there was Taylor. Or say this season they are coming like Kakai.
It's ongoing. So we are preparing for the league. Taking behind our success is the motivation from the management, supporters, and the entire people from Eminence. And the hard training we always do. This season, I'm assuring them what we are doing now. And then when the other clubs we are seriously preparing. So they should watch out for us. We are coming like Kakai.
I say they are coming like Kakai and no and yet. Hearts of Ogun, so now send your tears on my appointed Chief Operations Officer. Now, I know, and I'm a fool, I say, Reverend Alexander Kuma, ya has a funny Chief Operations Officer, no, or by day. Come your parado, Ekasa, Edema Hearts of
last week, and a Chief Operating Officer, Ocean Jumasi, maybe a club, no, a German, on the Alpamba club, everything is going to go very well. And the Mama, as a folk, Japa and Kamapa, a dear friend, as we have always wanted to do so. Today, of course, it shouldn't sound strange to anybody. The kind of structure, you ever say, you're building as a football club and as an organization, you know, if you have the Chief Operating Officer in it, there's nothing in it at all. It only tells you that you are putting corporate and appropriate structures in place.
Well, Dawood Kamagate Ibrahim will say, hey, hindsight coaching and management are this best. I wish some of you will be in management that you walk the talk. Dawood, I'm not sure why a card, but I'm sure so you can't win the papa. I want to believe that. And now you could be blue boy can't say I don't have to know how to make a watch before I can tell the time. I can tell the time. Some situations he has to get into management to know it. Some bread as a president. Will be a but Omanpenny be the policies here. Omanpenny be way the end and yet as some way I come in some maybe a President Makasi will be on your president. Well, you can see here who could do answer. Oh, that is not to me. That's why I can press it from here, but that is and yet send we can. Yes, I know the audio on your son. Oh, say that sometimes who are the end of the easy corner. We check through a word of caution. Say, let's see this because America say Ghana coaches, no, you don't leave them to work. Ghana coaches, you say be professional and all right, but you don't leave them. You will be taking support. Doctor, the time no jame moments. Jai players or science could come bomb 6 billion. I was our players. Eventually, they had to sack everybody, almost everybody, to bring in new players. And the saving good season. Because coaches need to be businessmen. They are taking money from the boys. And every club administrator in this country, they know. Say coaches need to boys in Sika. Omonim preference boy. omo jiji boys nisika. So when you leave the coach say onya juma oh we are professional nti me dem professional me nya na. Me dem say kasam. Enna ema Dr. Gege Sabombe be ka say munim coach ayen so nim hwe. Ye coach ba o ye na onim coach e dum so we nya de. Obi ya de cho obi etimi hu. Enti na me yamponsane kodoko management ne kodoko board ne board chairman everybody they cannot leave say okay yeah obi ya na jumenti coach you ya jumenti ya jao na coach mi mpewe o yo mi mpewe ah ne tu aka be coach no say ya be $5,000 I say no ji yeah $5,000 a month no ultimate polish player how the house me cover for me because player no contract got 3 years on his contract contract ni enwu e say ye jana kwa se mentika boy no so last season e be about 12 matches e be about 13 matches and about 11 ti coach last year about 17 and you about 15 boy no go about 11 and also on pano po bia any polish no e just o ya de ka kanti ye no moduma ka kan nyeye that is what we are saying ti ya go do me pewe ya as me pewe o ya as me pewe go for you bra me pewe go for you bra no me pewe go for you bra no. That will have to change. That will have to change. Anyway, Bernard Dombote Akasa na Dombote nya bro. Dombote. I'm God with that will be Dombote say Champions League. Second of all, the Champions League. So no Dombote coach for Kotokwa.
Papa, my concern is when your players win as a coach. When you have players win as a coach, man, that players who are my opinion, send out there as send out there as you are a coach, and your players, what to material, thing like Real Madrid, Zidane, Wababo on the back, or keep materials, players are used. That's a coach now. What to players will tell players are very useful, but trust me, and then you catch them, Gentia Kotoko. To work on the zone of the finance, train them at Dombote, say the Babe coaching Kotoko, Aji Africa, Kotoko Africa, Africa, no train them at Dombote, Kotoko, the first one, Africa.
And they will need you.
They be said they be bad no.
On ya so nya de okeke.
They be bad no. They be bad no. Chelsea are top 6 players. Chelsea players or to nyina no. Last season Sam Rantie no baby no mo no obia ni mo modemo obia ni Rantie ni modemo nti ukofa Timo Werner ba in say last season no share more than 30 goals ukoka Kai Havertz in say he's the next big player in Germany ukofa Gama Brazil
Gama
Brazil ni oba Ghana for free onimbo ukofa Apew obon futrom
problem with the players now coach na assemble no
upon you say you waiting for the future only born oh uche you know omso good but fine you maybe I to tell you and I think it has to do with well almost someone need to say it has to do with communication but sometimes it's how you communicate say oh maybe and some of these things they say this is a press conference don't much teach
press conference no press conference na day
recruitment you know press conference
to turn the players no church him the enti ameko fa we wanya press conference wanya press conference when say Zidane ko top player to wanya press conference di make top player we o church him e ma Ghana we as you obi ate na se coach akoto players obi anchim obi ankare na mo sisagum so be press conference you don't respect us omu kumase omu asanteman no cry or no they don't respect us opem so say men to more than 2 players what koto almost 11 uncheche munchire obia so you professional ya wadwuma wakofa for free kwa na do maba
a players don't buy free
now why no mutu eska me person me who player mutu eska wo kayake 6,000 Ghana cedis a month. No signing on fee. And no crowd confusion at their back camp on.
Well, my sister said my so back on so say already 5,000. Normally they can only 3,500.
Not that you. So what is a kayake just 6,000? Or no all ball Karela na kayake on first 18. One problem say kuko koso.
But say we are seeing cancer.
Yeah, cancer no crack. But say no Maxwell na do G2 say he is the most informed player at the preseason.
Wow. Okay.
That be Maxwell back. Our coaches next year na catch us. Oh, the ball 1 season per my once ball 1 season a big problem. And you might be Koswa. You better shine your eye today before it's too late. Better shine your eye today. Ya be bia na ya mo be ya be ya di pa o.
Hey, obiama me, say Max Obaku say up 7,000 man.
Say cost 7.
So so on J ini dia on J friend say
sign on fee.
Sign on fee. Nam say no sign on fee no any
salary office for her. Ma twen on the contract
and can be can e bi work on your office no. You give the player omano too much power.
Yeah.
Because say o twen man the contract ni wa.
Fear that ya.
Because they say Friday in the contract you say utimi for the bag
no cry the can cry
no team be over to Jiska
in the back
they say no the bargaining power na ball no I was thinking say be am no opra who say and the toda abrofo no yes smart kaka ho no emra na go opra na o mbo ni bi no
the be opra no the thinking was he will not come back as good as he is today. Inti anko no so be terminating it say you be jan kwan say ajiman be
na bro fi so mu pra ko bada
but no mu ni gidie say obesan be gina ne na so inti be say ajiman be du dia so ko Sam Adams kakra wom gina ko we kakra wom gina ko and now fortunately or unfortunately the boy has recovered and is doing good. Inti say and what do we do? Aka 3 days na contract na wu inti pressure ba. The last time I'm doing komono, I'm here updating now no pay, but as I know, not in course. But there's a player aka 3 days or camp or Didi or da or training all in the name of Kotoko. So in the next 3 days, we be papa and see free on Suko. What's happening? And you say you are professionals, we can't talk about this. What's that?
Andy, Vaba for the brand.
Chairman, said the media kaka say and yenya ye kopie mu ewo eye Roman Hill na say Frimzy Enterprise na ya kwa akwaje Samsung TVs na square na film na there TVs awodo nyina no ye kwaje there Samsung amu amu pe fridges, air conditioners, chest freezers no and afi blenders, washing machines, stoves, any oven and afi microwaves, rice cookers, home theaters, and cylinders no ni nyina ye na say Frimzy Enterprise o kono ye teso na ya sanso acha wade utwa ye chew kettle ye chew blender iron and afi branded t-shirt ye chew free ubetia 0247-766-289 na one na say enso atimia bonkomo Prophecy Scientific Herbal Clinic obia emfa ne enchim na fe oyare no yentimi nto asenfo niam pi na ekoso abrabanu ma wankesa utumi sampa we pa de ba bia free bana no odin be ba cho ni nyina wo de call Prophecy Scientific Herbal Clinic aso se bia masturbation and I say gayism, lesbianism, spiritual marriage and I fe se bia de oda daya wo so no enye ni nyina Prophecy Sima powder gibi na entimi amu akama sanso na etwa diabetes woni a problem, hepatitis B, I want me my waremo, Nina a Prophecy Scientific Herbal Clinic, and I may come for Edema Kumasi Girls Main Entrance no, Ewo Abrepo Highways 0208-187906, 0208-187906. Na wone Dr. Enso Etimia Bonkomo Shanso, say Ube Uramo Enso Ewo Agent Avenue Ventures as well, na Unso Etimia Kokoji aluminium stickers nibi, na me pacho wenu unya drew Agent Avenue Ventures a Upe POP installation, and as a painting and designing, tiling, roofing, plumbing, electricals, aluminium glazing, nina a Agent Avenue Ventures, and I make come for them all. Wow, pesa auto dine, wow, pet dine, that's all pesa auto would die, who pass our senator, that's all pesa auto was here. Nina a professor and away Agent Avenue Ventures, woman also and I make come for Ediama, Upe, Edan High, and as office any apartment, Nina Udru Agent Avenue Ventures, a bo na unsweat when you become a chakano, Ewo Kumasi Bokum Estate, Ela, Wabase, Wofre 0243-661-708, 0243-661-708, Unsabeka Agent Avenue Ventures, na Bibian Sweat Miako, so brand bestia de Ewo DHI College of Health and Education, this answer, and I obejin Titiana Fiwanka Saupia, Yunsan Pejumana way and Otto was now winning the Oye, Sir Opasoye Medical Laboratory Technician 2 years, no way, Opasoye Environmental Health Worker 2 years, the Hianesa Opa requirements no SSC 6 passes, WASI 5 passes, matured applicants no 25 years and above, when you do DHI College of Health and Education, now what is your so for children bar, hostel facilities, and so I available betting about no better serene environment and supported learning and teaching a baby and sweating your so come up. Bebacho Obia Wopech, I've got a brapatase, now Busasa open Dr. Kajasi, when you who Dr. Kajasi open Ubunse, DHI, your office no ho school ho, now what is your idea? Come on, answer, oh, Frau Manopea, now what's your book? Sport 0244 213 187 0244 213 187. 67 na unso atimi aba be din komara bia unso atimi akoso de ama Dr. Amuzu Eba Clinic and your friend said the pennies Dr. Amuzu no ene mema amaye mre wompam nyina no mo doctor ene Dr. Amuzu Eba Clinic na sebia o recorrection anase o ta bantem premature ejaculation anase early ejaculation sebia obema no esa anase ahodini ma nyina oba wo ba ne kama enso de ma low sperm count ro untimi nyinsa oba nyina Dr. Amuzu sebra no ma nyina so na bibia nko kama sanso na koko ne sisi area no wo ma immediate treatment enu achinro no so de wo just Amuzu garlic bitters boa ma moja na dia frusane Amuzu K herbal bitters no wo ya free na se betu Amuzu P herbal mixture general body pains Amuzu herbal mixture treat malaria wunya drew Tafok like 600 na wobenya Dr. Amuzu ofre no 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 ubenya Dr. Amuzu the pennies doctor no na wono so atimi aboa to say ya upeka enso de akwakodu djuma no bebacho bo modern na fa mobile phone sisi a na se we use Apple phone no akọ Apple App Store we use Android phone no akọ Google Play Store no abashim Swift wheels ebe bia mienu bebacho wo akọ car no de no Swift wheels bebacho onso wo car na pese wo do car na yesa adwuma we bia no download Swift wheels app affiliate no eno ano no wodam na wo kọ eno ano no nyasem ketu akra se wo ye driver wo kọ trip bia 2 Ghana cedi say bonus a wo nsa enso betumi aka sanso na wo ye passenger we no ye delay o intentem so ne de wo kọ ne de wo ba ko ne abanyina no wo betumi adini kama Swift wheels and make come for them bia ben ko fa ye nkofo de ya wo na be Fred driver no twantro na me wa ha na mo tu usa sa o kwan o ka price no so e me nko no assign no ha o kwa wo delay with time kwa Swift wheels enter sir be ba to number ni obetia frɛ 0322498263 0322498263 na oni Swift wheels pen for enso etime dijuma bema me se ompani to one de ade ba akopɛ ena o seta o eno ene Rocket Clinic o madra friends pakum capsules no bema ompani ti no fa pakum capsules afato se sexual weakness why male impotency anase premature ejaculation low sperm count no wunya pakuma unso betime akasa mimpomini o betime awurawura na ya boaje so yo essence o modemo ekonkan ugina wona so se de tianie enyasem keto akra pakum jibi wo peredo atimi ato aboabo unya du alaba na se ye sika ni fie no opposite unsabeka bi ukoba bi ato aduro bi anso a wo se wo pe pakum te se krama no na eto de ma memory sanso mpese mema no etimi bu adwuma kama friend 0248885040 0248885040 na watmenya doso ponso atimi ato aton afi ma me mfa unko adum na menya uduru aduma na me de wo ko Chelsea House ewo Poco Trading Chewo Stanbic Bank na unya dru honma na waboru asoro uko Holland Insurance na wako insurance ni nyina kama pa we ment na homa asam nto wansa no aka se bia na say na ma mene se na papa ne se ya wotu won ma bibia nyansi ye no fa onkrata nyina ko Holland Insurance say ofie oka anaso business ye insure na kama pa enso de ama bebato obi ankopie holado esanse asam de obi nkasa asam na nemom mpanifo se ye tiwe sa asamfo France a ye chiri wate da kru bia ne mu nsem enti wuramu ewo holado insurance na bibia enya kama mfa medical cho se dum ewo Stanbic Bank Chelsea House ewo na onsa be ka omo wo frɛ 0202080071 0202080071 sounds na okɔ mo website na www.holland.com.gh ubenya dodo na enso atnya kenkan enso de free o na mamenka o se uram ewo trade winds chemist aso ye na onso atnya kwa jinro for pain tablets ya wadro se utrita adwa wachi na utate se wachi kasane oya ananse fever dia for pain no na wajibi na je for pain so fa ba ankora no esansa akwara wota peso no ne honam ye ne ya wontimi nka obaya ne danji sosu na oteteo bibato ebasa man for pain syrup ni bi onuma obona numu tonsa na wada eno na simple esansa healing no trouser 500 tablet and suspension so de sunsunro mesi menkogina na pharmacy enkasa me pesunsunro we sa unim de opie be yibia de amount okwa wo se wo petrol 500 eno any sunsuno papa metimi edi ho adanse de amount penwem whipwem large one wem hookwem ehye wo nyina se kama pa ye won tablet and the suspension ni nyina eye adwuma kro Radios cough syrup eno de ya chemu miensa e wadru kata ena fe cold your Radios baby no nkwada motofo adia Radios junior dantem Radios adult eno ye mpanifo obi anjibi emfensi fie we ebusuan chamfa na chese mo nom ne sa na nsamo yare wo pe bia timi ato okọ ba bia to aduro bia won sabetimi akabi Samson adodo no de e wa eja industrial area wo mo eben CCC asoro no kwa won so on sabetimi aka wo SIC life saving salons me pa to we no tie ye SIC life saving salons wo say yen kanche government workers nyina say we no mode ani akofa mode ani diaba we government workers loan besia ye de ma banjuma ye fo be pacho fo ramu SIC life saving salons usika won sensem no wo ntoto mfama ho menkonko jibosia wo ba bia wo be koi na sika na ye de ama no nyunsi wo wotua no ben prensa wo be den wotua wo ye adwuma wotumi sampa ukura sika bato ye adwuma na uhu sika no so mfaso SIC life saving salons yentesa enu achino se bia opese ya tutu sika sem nyina de ma wa interest ne wo form ena enche ne sanso de ma o be ba cho ye chia kwan e wo Swami Matthias Junction wa Swami Matthias Junction me na no Matthias Junction e ho no ma ena obenya SIC life saving salons and I say wo from 0501481565 0501481565 na onu am enso atinya bonkomo Dr. Grace Boadu Sebra ne be PM Grace Gift Herbal Clinic and Laboratory Services say any stroke diabetes typhoid fever malaria or skin and when a disease and as when infections hepatitis A to E and if prostate cancer and enlargement no Obama some from Dr. Grace Boadu Sebra o ya to them na why ho adwuma kama Samson Emano exclusive vagina esteem no kono bi na bibia nso nya kama fama Samson fibroid and syphilis o to asia wono so no wo pe oba bema na sen ntafo ahenasa ni nyina obema obi na bibia nso etima kama dia ma oshim school junction ahora on sabe kom Samson ebu akwa Florida ye Bengal filling station wo fre 024651 803 024651 Wubenya Dr. Grace Boadu blessing alata semina jibina fedare nema osken no entimento so emman kabia so mejira ho na je tenu se koko ena se sheba tana ewom no eno eboa ema unya na nyure na odi dware a wo dana ho ade beche na ho odin na wasan so akoye adwuma na se de odi aba eno se wo ye retailer wo betimi enya between 900 to 1500 in 2 weeks na wankasa le kobotum sanso na wholesalers no 6,000 to 7,500 in 2 weeks 14 days now on swaje edia go botum kama friend se sia now so kwaji products ni beton 0543 142788 0543 na wonu am etimia banko we de kaka to say nyame adwuma on the 5th of December ye nyina ye hia e wo Kumasi City Mall December 5 Kumasi City Mall the pure peace walk. The pure peace walk.
Yes.
Yeah, nantia tene ya pomu. And on say 2 days to elections. Inti was said the akukos won conformance no in Pebu Ghana. Ye nyina ye hye say chairman na oka edru Sunday. Na boys eba kosia pitiwa. Muamu emfa ho no party awo.
Ze de adepa
ho. Fantastic. Mu twabia. Mu didi.
Mo no mu djobi.
Mo so Saturday sanyumre ne Sunday sanyumre. Ohene ba good afternoon. Mechia ubia.
Everybody match agency. Obi. Ngokoro. Bosti. And I will train you.
You see nyina ye nante ne tretre ya pom kama.
Anyway, no say the difference women say. On say as I say nyina ye peace no. Number 1, you're working for peace. You're working for Ghana. And we are working for our health. On say nantia. Doctors are church say ebiebu untrinim ama mo jet media fusani yi enti say high blood pressure stroke this animal nyina unze no call hospital na na pressure no nyoma na ebu osra doctor tinga to gym that go exercise to go gym ade be mo anze mo gya treadmill so na won nanti na otumika okọ pulse gym me am nwa kwaku nom ne amu nyina honom be church or animal no enti exercise in the air for pan e nanti. Yes, and also they had the best. Nanti walking and jogging, and they're the best way you nanti. Till you just walk, no sweating, or burning some calories while you're training. Ya, what buama on your message ye. Now they are training a Christmas and also. On the 5th of December, ye nyina ye share Kumasi City Mall the same route said the omo me buy walk omo ani omo ko bebre ni nyina omo nimye say omo ba no ba beka unti mahala over show in Yago mahala Ashtown but it's not buku ba Ashtown no obi anim na mahala mahala say over show in Yago mahala also baby also oba skido beba skido is my brona but my brona is on the is a
12-3 and
12-4 say what the bagu is what I say 12-4 Prince Baba also omonso beba yenyo pakusi na say when anyase na ketu e bia ma e kan se na nye card ye but accident bi no did we be no free so be bo honti o praga ka be ni ko emergency say nyame adom na hu to na antipa you will show a speedy recovery and so kwame do every America ba be sin ne mi hu no kwame do be sin ne mi hu Minyaya.
Oh, yeah, announcement.
Minya from Buchabi. Me who be seen ne or buy a corner watch it. Me who da. Na asembe kweli.
But oh, Minyaya around tea. On Fana Huson to Jano be who baby. One would name whichever I can say. I know about Comanonia, Uncle Fiam Coach, another. Uju want just you or the ya fakos no kakrebi na yeva de aka no ema yeva abofo no so honsam enso emra. All right, 0240929256 0240929283 na de tie ne say pure peace work na bi adwumako na beso do bota ho a o adwumako na beso do bota ho a eno ne say andibra fa number ntuda na enye yi meria me so say the gra ebe turn up number bi ema edi ato okay nti 0247
never know me number
yes no
client service you go client service
ni nyina nko
direct now me eti wani je ho so be so so yasene ana mo ye group bi a mo pese mo ba mo pese mo bom na mo ba ne recognize mo say bi a keep fake club we mo be kai ho ne nante ya Michelle, number also for 0240 414066 0240 414066 0240 414066 and one no. Okay, hello.
Hello, great Kankam Boadu.
Hello. Line in the crowd, but it ain't kasa.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
But I am the body I steamer.
Yes, sir.
So where do I turn to station on my my being here, but so cutting an iron sponsor. 3 years I was Professor Dr. Pamiti. I would inquire to the program. I would science or and the you. Select one. That makes them come by. I'm a sister. No much. I must say to you, sir.
Oh, I'm saying,
it's just one.
I'm say team no. Ebi assign is in the door so but it's the Meshaka into Manchana. The Meshaka anti. You just took a maybe some Jamaini. But that's if you fetch me online no education a ma out here where we sell our daroma. Hello. Well, yes, sir. Big Banana Money and doing your collision specialist. This year, upon I say, pair.
And command on about August 22. Now, I see. Now, I'm going to go down that message to Manchester for
yeah.
But what's that question?
What's it been Saturday?
Yes, the robbers are new answer for the coffee or come to players.
Aye.
So, what to play from 10?
Aye, most of my husbands was 10. Has and so 10 new players.
I see.
Okay, Mate, Medasibi. Hello. Line we I think say me Arabiana problem could about the other line and I don't know why lines no edutresses are, but I'm sure say be hello.
Right.
Part 2.
Was we heavy?
Was we a tough part?
Was walk me beba. So I just say.
Sa.
Yeah, they see a basa. So I just say.
Aye, the bia.
But the money the way you pa one ba walk with bia.
And also by say the fire and you know. Why oh yeah into the full year legacy.
Now that Toyota about criminal slim. Says you boy. But number. Chamu. I'm in some Michael and come Mr. Samoa. I'm Mr. Samoa or town. With Bogan and I could sing in our UK or Park. Some of the best. My Omunia my because Chamu near the Pamudu, pound that and never better Tamia Yasi, and I feel Pamudu. It's a coach now, Urbano. Why not the country into place, me? May I just make you do? Yeah. And that's where I was a company. What's a Brazilian restaurant, the Chinese restaurant in Yatu Kumo? I'll probably be to one funny him. Tabu said your COVID the best. Confidence, you know, but so between me and you, let someone have it.
Brazil for me, and differences anymore.
Let me tell you, Tabu. On the watch it, on the fool,
Obehudi,
and me so big. I could go back. Not a funny.
I'm funny. Coach Abanko, no deep for your banquet. I'm funny. That be hello.
Bright Kankam Boadu for long. BKB for short. Bright young brother.
Solomon, we are it too.
My mama never be a problem, so I really a chance once a million of bedroom. Some from what I say, watch among Bedano. Catch me up, but 1 year no. I won't believe now what Bana. I won't promote Duma, and I answer, but as I say, I won't promote Dumocono. Doing the middle of contract, but about money, no man uncle. Oh, I can't rob more. And Mr. Kakam mechanic, Kumasa Joko, manager, you know, Yamo Mabaso, Osha, and Ma, to your motor to the any recruitment of Moyanoa. Now, or a chance, Academy and place, the Osha players of Matan Professional. I just got to go team no matter Yamia Biro, Mother Yamia Gro Gana How, or to come of the century Yamia Gro, which are the years of what is against the quality, so good as a matter of 1 year, which are the player and matter, if you are a ball and Mother Video see in Yashano, I bet you to go, a team number of both Gana League matter, or to which you refer to my Petra. Let me show you that.
I'll tell you so that's be ever in chat on and the lines, so yeah, be funny. Hello.
Good afternoon, I see.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Fabulous Baba Lajini.
Fabulous Baba Lajini, I
see any Ejumapa Mudimaya, Meboma Baso Papa, Ungusukan Ukrainian Trails, Obi Mebona Basopa, Share, players or Mukotoba in apart from I don't want a Bilani Kayake Asa. Player Mukotoba, apart from an Bisa any Kayake Asa. So, Ubano Kata already so not supposed to know Hurajino, Konomo, Katakata, no more attack you, or Mujas Adiano, Unto quality players in Maya Mumpato. And at the moment, players who are the moment of strikers. The strikers in Munuka and Botodia Kao Momo Okrana and Kanya Bad. Ubanamo Pump players are Ade, your coach Champions League Danama Pump players, your coach Champions League Danama Pump players. A better than a mathematical team, a better than a players in Song or Moon. Ubano can cram for pay, no more attacking the pata Ade. I see Mumbo, my Namukan Ukraine today.
But I say, Fabulous Babalaji, thanks so much for your call. And you see, I'm not you were saying at Nasi, near the Ayagudi on some Abramo, you be trying Abba, pure music connection, and yeah, the Ebe Thomaso. Well, okay. You been watching, so we among from what, na the turns up baby at the theater nti say up accommodation top high maximum sign so juniors 1 or 2 bedroom flat please agent na will be no friend number 0268 822 647 0268 822 647.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winning who are the jet to semia and pimpino. You to me 5 gems if in Kitadia, you need your brucia, your fans, any and down for any. Nanso, who bet to me about home by using a Donko hand sanitizer, debia, any bribia. Every say you to me 5 gems if in Yamansa is so. A Donko hand sanitizer, bet to me about home by debia, free gems, bacteria, you need in home. A Donko hand sanitizer, sure or dog. Hi, my name is Jackie. If you're an active person like myself, there's nothing much you can do without picking up a few germs from my daily contact with fans, family, and friends. But you can protect yourself by using hand sanitizer. Use Adonko hand sanitizer daily and frequently, as a high percentage of germs are transmitted through hand contact. Adonko hand sanitizer gives you that daily protection from germs, bacteria you can't see. Adonko hand sanitizer. Show love, protect yourself.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hello, your friend Jackie. So we will be a winning who are the jet to semia and pimpino.
And they call me UJ. When you need a shoulder to cry, run on my pumping, so we try what you side. Let bygone be bygone. I didn't see what the button go do. We go straight to start. And I go take you to next level. Oh, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The energy next level. Back, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I go take you to next level. Oh, baby, oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Adonko next level. Excessive drinking can be detrimental to health. Not recommended for persons under 18 years, lactating mothers, pregnant women, and people sensitive to caffeine. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.